What's the matter? What's the matter? I don't know, boss. Nothing but static. Well, let me see. Look! The antenna's been broken off. Who do? Tennessee Tuxedo.
And the name we're calling tonight is Stanley Livingston. We're dialing right now.
The Tennessee!
Stanley, they're calling you.
Yeah, me?
1, 2, 3, time again for Tennessee, Tuxedo and his tail. This portion presented by the Big G General Mills Cereals, makers of Cheerios, the toasted oat cereal with Go.
Sue, meet Marvin the robot.
Later, kid.
Wait, Sue, I built it myself.
That's what worries me.
Watch this. Marvin, pick up Sue. Put Sue down. Marvin, put Sue down. Faulty wiring.
Thanks a heap.
Uh-oh, time for Cheerios, go! Shaped like an O, like an O, like an O. With slam, bang, blast off, power, pop, and go! I've got Cheerios, go, go, go power! Remember, big G, little O. Go with the goodness of Cheerios. What do you think, Sue?
I think we should rewire your brain.
Come on and see, Tennessee Tuxedo. See, Tennessee Tuxedo. He will be parachuting for your pleasure, sailing seas in search of treasure, anything so he can measure up to men. That's Tennessee Tuxedo. A small penguin who tries but can't succeed, though he may fail. As he fights for fame and glory, still he tries in each new story tale.
And so ends another program of The Big Question, the radio program that gives away absolutely free a 10-day vacation cruise on America's most luxurious ocean liner. Remember, if the telephone rings and you're listening to the radio, you may be the winner.
Flunky, I have a feeling that they're going to call me tomorrow night. Now, we don't want to miss that program.
Gee, Tennessee, I thought we were going fishing. What are we doing up here on Stanley's roof?
We're going to fish, Chumley. I've got a feeling they're going to call me for the big question. And you have to be listening to the radio to win.
But we haven't got a radio.
No, but we will have in a couple of minutes. We're going to fish for Stanley's radio. No need to ask Stanley, we'll just borrow it. Watch this. Hooked it, Chumley. Now let's reel it in. John, it's just an old clock.
Shall I throw it back?
No, Chumley, put it down and I'll try again. Got it this time.
Hey, look, a picture of Stanley.
Yeah, just what I wanted. But that's the thing about fishing. You've got to have patience.
Flunky, look at this room. Half the furniture is missing. The clock, my picture, the lamps, the chairs.
Yeah, there's not much left but the radio.
The radio!
I'll grab it. It's another big one, Chumley. This must be the radio. But how can it be so heavy? Here, give me a hand. I can't hold it in. Heave.
Oh! Hang on, Mr. Livingston.
Boy, this sure is a heavy radio.
Yeah, I hope the line doesn't break.
Yeah, never mind, Mr. Livingston. I saved the radio.
Hey, Tennessee, what are you doing with that red suit?
I'm going calling. Here, hold on to the end of this rope.
Now who? Who would want to steal my radio? Tennessee Tuxedo!
Ho, ho, ho!
Santa Claus!
That's right, Stanley Livingston. Santa Claus in person. Yeah, but it's not even Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. I know it. I've come to take back the radio you got last year. You've been a bad little boy, and I'm taking it back. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, but Santa, wait. Wait! I need that radio. Too bad, Stanley, but you should have been a better little boy during the year. Maybe this will teach you a lesson.
Is it okay now, Tennessee? Shall I pull you up now, Tennessee?
Tennessee! Now, wait a minute, Stanley.
Flunky, open the door. And stay away from here, you pesky penguin. Yes?
Good afternoon, sir. We're from the Big Windy Vacuum Cleaner Company, and we'd like to give you a demonstration of our powerful super vacuum cleaner.
Yes, but I...
Now, if you'll just stand aside, my assistant will plug in the cleaner, and we'll show you what a remarkable machine it is.
Yes, but I already have...
Allow me to demonstrate. Observe, sir, the dust on the top of this radio.
Hey, what happened to my radio? Your crazy machine swallowed... Your Tennessee Tuxedo!
Now wait, Stanley.
Don't you now wait, Stanley, me. You just let my radio alone.
But I need that radio. I've got to be listening when the Big Question program calls me tomorrow night. And I win that 10-day vacation.
Call you? I'm the one they're going to call. I'm the one who's going to win that boat trip. What's more, I'm going to bolt this radio down so you'll never get it. As for this crazy vacuum cleaner...
Now, hold on, Stanley. We have to get a radio, Chumley. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Maybe Mr. Whoopi can help us.
Good idea. Let's go.
Your assignment, danger. Your mission, find the master spy. Your weapon, Secret Sam. Through Secret Sam's periscope, you see him, but he can't see you. You locate the master spy, you talk to him, and Secret Sam's hidden camera is taking his picture right now. Suddenly you're discovered. Secret Sam fires bullets from inside the case. Secret Sam's silencer shoots without noise. Special missile sends message to your partner. Mission accomplished. You hand over real photograph. Secret Sam with periscope, rifle stock, message missile, silencer, even shoots through this carrying case. And this real camera that works in secretly or out. Takes real photos. Secret Sam. Secret Sam.
So you see, Mr. Whoopi, we've got to have a radio, but we don't have any money to buy one. Could we make one?
Of course, my boy. I'll show you how to make a crystal set. The kind I used to make when I was a lad.
Does it need batteries?
No batteries, and you don't have to plug it into the wall either.
Then how can it work?
First, you have to understand what radio is. Long ago, in 1887, a German named Heinrich Hertz invented a machine that could send waves of electricity through the air. These became known as Hertzian waves. We know them today as radio waves because they radiate out in all directions.
I get it. Just like when you drop a stone into water.
Precisely, my boy. Now, we can't see or feel or hear these waves, so we need something called a detector to detect the waves. Back in the old days, the best detectors were minerals that came from the ground.
Like coal?
Well, not coal, but lots of other minerals, like this little galena crystal.
You mean I can just hold it up to my ear?
Not exactly. We need some other equipment. Look here. This is called a detector stand. At this end is the holder for the crystal detector. At this end is a rod with a fine wire spring called a cat's whisker. Now, to these little posts, we connect a pair of earphones.
Now can we hear the radio waves?
Not yet. First, we have to connect a very important part called the antenna, which is a wire about 75 feet long running outside the house. The antenna helps collect the radio waves and bring them into the crystal detector. Now, by moving the cat's whisker over the surface of the crystal, we can find a sensitive spot. Whoopee!
I hear music.
Why no batteries of electricity?
Because radio waves themselves are electricity.
Boy, this is just what we need.
Take it, my boy. But don't forget, you need a long wire antenna.
Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. All right, Chumley. I'll get things set up here while you go out and look for a long piece of wire to use for an antenna.
Gee, there's a long wire running from Stanley's house to that tree. I'll just climb up and borrow it. It doesn't look like anybody is using it anyway. Boy, it sure is fastened on tight.
There, everything's ready and just in time, too. The program is almost on the air.
Flunky, it's time for the big question. Turn on the radio. Well, what's the matter? What's the matter?
I don't know, boss. Nothing but static.
Well, let me see. Look! The antenna's been broken off. Who do...
Tennessee Tuxedo.
And the name we're calling tonight is Stanley Livingston. We're dialing right now.
Tennessee!
Stanley, they're calling you.
Yeah, me? The phone. Where's the phone?
At your house, Stanley. They're calling at your house.
Good grief. Hello?
Mr. Livingston, this is the big question. Can you tell us what song we're playing on the radio right now?
On the radio? Good grief, my radio isn't working. Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, but if you aren't listening to the radio, you can't win the 10-day cruise. Goodbye.
Maybe I didn't win that 10-day cruise, but I'm going to take one anyway, and I know just who's going to take it with me. Keep rowing, fellows. Only 9 more days to go.
Tennessee and Chumley will be right back with more cartoon fun.
What's wackier than getting a poodle cut?
Is it boating with your pet gorilla?
It's eating banana wackies.
Banana wackies? Wow!
The whack wacky cereal.
Ooh.
From General Mills. Made from oats and banana flavored bits. In the whack wacky shape. Banana bingo.
Banana jangles.
Oat loops.
Oat clots.
And lots more wacky shapes. It's the new oat cereal with banana flavored bits. The wackiest.
The lip smackiest.
Wacky.
Yeah.
A new Big G General Mills cereal.
It's the wackiest.
This lost child wants?
I know, Frosty-O's. Sorry, Baldy. Frosty-O's are for breakfast. Frosty-rific snacking, too.
Shaped like sugar frosted donuts. Frosty-O's.
Don't you go.
There's more fireworks
In the rest of our show.
The first half was brought to you by the Big G cereals of General Mills, makers of the Goodness Pack for your choice of goodness. One, two, three, time again for Tennessee, Tuxedo and his tail. This portion presented by Pillsbury's new Funny Face drinks, pre-sweetened without sugar.
It's time for Funny Face.
Funny Face is fun to drink.
Hold it, here he comes.
Funny Face is fun to drink, the one to drink when you're having fun. Funny Face is fun. Fun to drink for everyone.
Goofy grape.
Engine orange.
Freckle-faced strawberry.
Chinese cherry.
Loudmouth lime. Broken raspberry.
Huh. Funny Face drinks from Pillsbury. Pre-sweetened without sugar. Mom lets me drink all I want, because there's not a speck of sugar in Funny Face. But it tastes good and sweet. And no sugar myths all over the kitchen either.
funny things is fun to drink.
Ask 'em for funny pastries.
Hey, a fire chief!
Boy, fire chief nothing. I'm a sprinkle sprinkler. I mean a twinkle sprinkler. I sprinkle twinkles with sugar. Hold still, you crazy hose. There, twinkle stars sprinkle with sugar. Next, I sprinkle twinkles with color. There, sugar sprinkle twinkles and bright party colors.
But where are the fun time packages?
Watch!
Wow, twinkles sprinkled with sugar and party colors.
By me, your sprinkle sprinkler. I mean twinkle sprinkler. Twinkle's a Big G General Mills cereal.